Hi everyone, it's Sophia Melonē, the Debt Demolisher, and welcome to the Sophia Melonē Show, where we make debt freedom the new norm and wealth building the natural nature of habit. I am so excited because this week is going to be a special week on the Sophia Melonē Show. This week I'm going to be talking to you guys about the importance and the power of goal setting. And not only goal setting, but also envisioning. Envisioning with faith, belief, and intentionality. I want to share with you guys because if you do not know, last week I was a part of the We Summit. The We Summit is the Wealth Empowerment Summit that was hosted by Catalyst Community Connections. Constance Carter is the founder of that organization, and one idea that she had allowed this conference and this summit to come to life. The summit was absolutely amazing. When I tell you that it was amazing, it was amazing. Lisa Nichols was the headline keynote speaker during the event. It was phenomenal. The Dr. George Fraser came in and tore the house down. He gave us the raw truth, the raw facts about wealth, financial literacy in the Black communities and across the globe. It was phenomenal. When I tell you, he gave us so many nuggets of wisdom and pushed us in a place where we need to be able to empower ourselves in our finances. It was amazing. Absolutely stunning. Sade Adu was one of the speakers as well. She is a brand strategist. She gave us all of the tips and nuggets on what we need to do to perfect our brand, perfect our presentation, and not only that, monetize it. She gave the real deal during that event. It was awesome. Kathy Kidd from Kidd Marketing was one of the speakers. She spoke about how each and every one of us have a story, and we have to be able to put our stories out there so that we can be known for what it is that we do in the world, and not only that, drive impact and become a best-selling author. It was so good. So good. So good. Oh my gosh, there were so many speakers there. When I tell you, so many speakers. The Wealth Empowerment Summit was absolutely amazing, and I was just excited and honored to be a part of the event. So I was one of the speakers at the Wealth Empowerment Summit alongside a host of others. Katrina was there, Katrina Carter. She's into real estate investing as well, so she was one of the speakers. We had Corey, a lot of folks who were speaking on stock investing and trading and cannabis investing and things of that nature. It was just absolutely phenomenal and absolutely powerful. But one of the things that I wanted to share, which is why I'm labeling this week's episode about the power of goal setting and envisioning, is because one of the visions and the goals that I had for myself and for my life is that I would be able to drive impact into the financial lives of other people across the globe. And not only just other people, I have a count. My mission is to impact the financial lives of 1 million plus individuals across the globe. And that impact will be driven through habit transformation. That's one of the things that I put down as a goal for myself. But what is so powerful is what I want to share is that one of my best friends, Dory Davis, shout out to Team Davis, Dory Davis gave me this financial journal. Well, it's not really a financial journal, but she gave me a journal, and it's called I Can and I Will. And she gave me this journal as a Christmas gift in 2017. And one of the things that I use this journal for is to document not only my accountability, but also to document my goals. So right now, this journal is completely full. I've written on every single page, right? I've written on every single page. And one of the things that I do is I write out my affirmations. So let me just go back really quickly. I was a very insecure person. I used my finances or my financial capability, meaning my credit cards and the money that I had, to buy things for other people, right? And I didn't realize how insecure I was until I started my debt freedom journey. That was an eye-opening revelation for me, right? So personal development was something that I made sure that I got involved in to help take my mindset, take my personal self-worth to a whole nother level. So, and there's a reason why I'm explaining this, because if it wasn't for personal development and if it wasn't for the coaches that I had, I would not have been writing these things that I'm writing in this journal that one of my best friends gave me, right? So after getting involved in one-on-one personal development, one of my coaches had me craft my value statement. Like, what is your value, right? So my statement ended up being about 4 or 5 paragraphs, right? So one of the things that I did in this journal that my best friend gave me, I would write out my affirmations, which is what it is that I want and I desire for my life, as well as my value statement. So one of the things that I want to share with you guys is one of the affirmations that actually came to fruition as a result of speaking at the Wealth Empowerment Summit hosted by Catalyst Community Connections. So I have 13 different affirmations that I would write out and recite every day, right? And then along with the value statement. But the affirmation that's particularly manifested last week was this one. And this one is my affirmation number 12. So, and I'm not going to, I'll read the entire thing. I'll let y'all know. I'll just read the entire thing. So, I am a financial powerhouse delivering financial empowerment speeches in a room, auditorium, arena full of people, being interviewed by people of impact such as Oprah, Steve Harvey, Essence, Good Morning America, BET, Forbes, Huffington Post, Entrepreneur Magazine, Inc. Magazine, etc. on how I achieve financial success by overcoming the burdens and obstacles and teaching those who are ready to take action on revamping their financial relationships. So I'm reading this affirmation to you guys because I want to focus on the first portion that I wrote out. The first portion that I wrote out is I am a financial powerhouse delivering financial empowerment speeches in a room, auditorium, and arena full of people. Okay, so what happened last Saturday in Stockton, California, was that manifestation came to life because I was a financial powerhouse delivering a financial empowerment speech in a room full of people. When I tell you that there were over 250 people in that room, there were 250 people in that room that I was literally impacting in that moment because I did a segment on money management and financial literacy and why you need to pay yourself first and why you need to demolish your debt and how you can demolish your debt, right? And the words that I received from the people who found me while we were mingling around during breaks and stuff like that, telling me how much their story impacted them, telling them how much my story impacted them, telling me how much, wow, like you give me hope. Do you understand how that makes me feel? Not only because I'm able to drive change in somebody else, but because of the fact that the dream and the vision that I had for myself and the impact that I wanted to drive came to fruition because I had faith and I believed in the affirmation that I was writing out. So one of the things that I want to share is that it's important to be intentional about what you want out of life. It is important to not only be intentional about it, but take actions toward it. It's one thing to just say you want something, but it's another thing to do something about it. So I want to encourage you to get specific on the goals that you want. And not only get specific about it, but drill down and say, why do you want it? Because your why is going to drive the belief. Your why is going to drive the action. Your why is going to allow that thing to actually happen because you have a purpose tied to it and aligned to it that will allow you to keep pushing and keep moving forward in that process. So there is power in identifying your goals and being clear on them and designing affirmations around them. And not only that, going into action on what you believe. Go into action on what you believe. Know what you want. Know why you want it. And know what you're willing to do and what you're willing to give up to get it. Because I'm going to tell you, it's going to require some effort from you. It's going to require something of you. I spent nights preparing, not only for this event, but preparing in advance. Coaching people, recording YouTube videos at night, getting my presentations together, doing all of the things that I need to do to facilitate workshops, to facilitate coaching calls. All while I'm working a 9 to 5, I'm spending my evenings building and perfecting my craft, building and perfecting my gift. So even though I had the goal, right, to deliver financial empowerment speeches in a room, auditorium, and an arena full of people, I had to do the work to position myself to make sure that I was ready when that opportunity came. And let me tell you, I was ready, okay? I was ready. And I'm going to continue to be ready because I'm forever putting in the work and I'm forever keeping my goal in front of me. So I want to encourage you right now to get clear on your goals, get clear on what you want, get clear on why you want it, and actually envision yourself there. As I was writing these affirmations, I write it out every day. I've been doing this for almost a year, right? So when I write this out, I envision myself, I put myself in that place as if it is so. So when I'm writing, I'm a financial powerhouse delivering financial empowerment speeches, I'm seeing and feeling myself in that moment on a stage, all eyes on me, room full of people, lights, cameras, everything watching as I deliver, people sitting on the edge of their seats, on the edge of their seats. And let me tell you, Jesus, glory to God. Let me tell you, that is what I saw. As I was up there speaking on that stage, February 2nd, 2019, at the 2019 Wealth Empowerment Summit, hosted by Catalyst Community Connections, put on by Constance Carter, I saw people at the edge of their seat. They were captivated. They were listening. They saw hope. They saw something in themselves like, wow, this was an eye-opening opportunity for me. I saw it. I saw it. And the same thing that I saw in that moment on February 2nd was what I was envisioning in the back of my mind. Myself on the stage looking out at the audience as I'm captivating them and giving them hope and inspiration on how to change their financial situations. Because it is possible. So my question to you is, what goals do you have? Have you even set your goals for this year? What do you envision for your life? What do you want for your life? It's time to get serious about this thing because we have the power and the autonomy and the capacity to design the life that we want. In order to do that, you have to set your goals. And if you aren't sure what you want your goals to be, if you're not sure how to craft it, then I want to invite you to register for my financial goal setting course. It's a virtual workshop. It's going to be held this Saturday, February 16th, 2019, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the place for you to get into the space so you can design your financial goals and know what it really means to design goals. Because a lot of times we set goals that are too far-fetched, and then when we don't meet them, we don't want to design any goals anymore. So that's why you need to learn the tools and the tactics to be able to create achievable financial goals, right? Achievable financial goals. So I invite you to register for the workshop. There is a cost to it, right? It's $59 to participate in the virtual workshop, and you can register and solidify your spot right now by going to bit.ly/2019 FGE workshop. And I'm going to put that in the chat, and I'm going to put that in the description box so that you are able to follow along as well and register. Because I'm telling you, You have to get clear on what you want. You have to be intentional about what you want. Because if you don't have a goal, you won't have a plan. If you don't have a goal, you won't have a plan. Period. And you want to make sure that your goals are in a place where they can produce results for you. And what I'll do in this workshop is show you exactly how to design achievable financial goals to help you identify what goals do you even want, right? To help you get to that place where you can identify it, craft the goals in a place where it will be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely in terms of whatever your financial desire is. Get clear on that, get clear on the why, and then turn around and teach you how to evaluate that. Not only at the end, but in the beginning and then during the process. So register for the virtual workshop, you guys. Get into the room. Get into the room. Because if you want to transform your financial life, you need to be around people and in spaces that can help you get there. And I'm telling you, I'm doing these affirmations, I'm being clear on my goals, and things are coming to life. Because I'm keeping my faith at the forefront and I'm being intentional about the work that I'm doing. So I want to help you get there too. So I invite you to join me this weekend in the virtual workshop, the Financial Goal Setting Workshop at bit.ly/2019 FGE Workshop. Get into the room and let's design your financial goals so you can start strong for the remainder of 2019. Because we're in month 2. We're in month 2. You got 10 and a half months left. What do you want to achieve for 2019? Let's get clear on that. All right. So thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Sophia Melonē Show. I want to encourage you to like, share, invite, comment, whatever it is you want to do, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And remember, as always, your financial prosperity awaits you. Remember, I can and I will, so you can and you will too. All right. Have a good one.